sports. We got a good one in store for you. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, VA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And for their matchup with the Timberwolves, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Now, New York starting 5. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Prince. And it's Rollins in at the point. And the decision by the Knicks to change their head coach this summer, Shams. A controversial move, to say the least.
Absolute stunner, because this team had really built an identity. They were just coming off a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years in New York. So can they continue to build on that culture under Coach Mike Brown? I'm told Mike Brown understands this Knicks job, BA. It's championship or bust moving forward.
He's a tough guy. It's a tough town. We'll see if the Knicks have another run in them.
First personal foul. First team foul.
New York shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Karl Anthony Towns. The line for one.
One shot.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Turner. Prince finds Antetokounmpo. And here's Harris. He's guarded by Bridges. Harris against Bridges. Harris passes to Turner. Shot from 12. And it's New York with a rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Towns outside. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Towns has got 6.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
Ali, thank you. Here's Rollins. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Robinson. And a busy summer for trade, Shams. What went into that frenzy of activity?
BA, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open, and teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
BA, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Shams, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
Here's Prince, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Anunoby against Prince. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Shoots over Anunoby.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Outside McBride. Out left to the wing. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Misses from close range. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Prince, a screen on Towns. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. New York leading by 4. Outside McBride. Pass to Towns. Anunoby, a screen on Antetokounmpo. A leaner. Prince grabs the miss. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Robinson. Bridges outside. Robinson, a screen on Harris. And the basket by Bridges. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
New York leading by 4. Towns, a screen on Harris. Bridges with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Milwaukee shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Rollins. Back to Turner. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Bridges. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns against Antetokounmpo. Towns passes to McBride. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Bucks trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Back to Prince. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. And with picks 2 and 3 in this year's draft, Shams, we saw the Spurs and the Sixers add to already crowded backcourt rotations.
The draft is really a talent grab, so you have to go for the best available. But we saw in the finals the value of having multiple guys who can play with the ball in their hands, spread the floor, do multiple things on the court, and the competitiveness is a big part of this. The ability to play both ends is a big part of this. So all of those traits increasingly important to win in today's NBA.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Turner, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Harris. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. The Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Anthony. Anunoby against Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Anunoby. Hart with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Bridges misses.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
Oh, deflected. Here's Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Wide open, and he gets that one. And New York has possession, leading by 5. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Milwaukee making some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Rollins. Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. New York leading by 3. On the wing, Clarkson. Yabusele, a screen on Trent. Clarkson. It's stolen by Kuzma. To the paint. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Anthony outside. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for one, Cole Anthony.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Now here's Towns. 10 points for him. From 9 feet. That one's wide left. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Portis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Clarkson outside. To stop the drought. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players.
Oh, wow. I love Cole Anthony because when he sees an opening to attack off a drive, he does not hesitate.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Clarkson outside. Pass to Towns. Launches a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And it's in there.
Jordan Clarkson just has tremendous feel on the offensive end, and he's so quick with his decision making.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The 4th spot held by the Bucks. New York in 5th.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
The free throw drops for Anthony. Cordy's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for McBride. That one's no good. New York trailing. It's Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Outside Hart. And that misses. That would have put him up. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And more we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy it. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalance any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
The first one falls.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
And so he hits both. Knicks trail by 3. Yabusele outside. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. Yabusele, a screen on Trent. Here's Shamet. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And he sinks the second. A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Trent on the wing. Clock at 6. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Back to Yabusele. And there's the screen. It's hard on the wing. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
46 seconds left in the first. Anthony outside. Portis with a screen on Clarkson. With the teardrop. Clarkson with the defensive effort. For New York, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Outside Hart. Yabusele right side. Hart passes to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Trent. Good as the jump shot falls. Trent's got his second bucket of the night. Clarkson outside. And that does it for the first quarter. Milwaukee out front. They're up by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Rollins in at the 1. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Up top, Bridges. Pounded by Harris. Bridges misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Rollins. Offensive rebound. Bucks. It's Kuzma with the miss. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Bridges. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. Pass to Harris. There's the 3. No good. And New York shooting about 47%. A nice number. Hard with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Anunoby for 3. On target from range.
2 minutes.
2 for 5 now. 2 for 5 from Anunoby. 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 2 for 5 from
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Rollins. He had 10 points in the win against the Cavs in Cleveland.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hukporti. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Hart, and Miles McBride subbed in for Shamet. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Turner. Over Robinson. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
Shooting for New York, Miles McBride. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Turner, a screen on Anunoby. Kuzma against Anunoby. Pass to Turner from outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's Bridges. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Here's McBride. And the three-pointer goes. McBride's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Kuzma has the size and the length to challenge defenders on the interior. Nice job drawing the whistle there.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Kuzma is a guy who possesses some of the traits you want. Fearless shooter, size on the wing, and willing to mix it up a little bit on the glass.
Good on the second one.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Here's Towns, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Towns.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
So Towns nails them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
New York leading by 3. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Anunoby. The teardrop. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Rollins passes to Turner.
Well, Miles Turner consistently looking to shoot the basketball. He forces the defense to make an aggressive play.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he drops the first.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
And so Turner nails them both. The Knicks with the lead. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Towns. Easy work inside for Towns.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to Harris. Pass to Rollins. 6 on the shot clock. Now Kuzma takes a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
From 13. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
The first free throw is good.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Rollins gets the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside McBride. Offline with a 3. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Harris finds Kuzma. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. McBride on the wing. Coming off a 28-point game against the Heat in Miami. Count that bucket. The Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Turner. Stolen by Anunoby. Now McBride for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis driving in. Here's Rollins. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one. For New York, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Brian, back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. 5 on the clock. Here's Rollins. Covered by Towns. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Harris against Bridges. Over Harris. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Attention fans, here come your Bucks Breaker crew.
Getting ready for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Prince comes in for Kuzma. Trent, he's checked in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. New York also changing it up. Yabusele comes in for Robinson. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Anunoby. Here's Trent. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to McBride. Over Anthony. Gets the 14-footer to fall. McBride's got 13.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here comes New York. Towns for 3. Oh, Cat rains one in from deep.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Here's Anthony. Trent outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Turner. No good that time. Great D that time from Yabusele. On the wing, Clarkson. Towns, a screen on Trent. Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Prince. And rejected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
The Bucks trail by 6. Here's Portis. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
McBride can't get it to go. And Milwaukee shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Trent's shot is off. New York leading by 4. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Shot from 12. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. 6 points for him.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
And Trent the bucket on the assist by Portis.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
McBride with it. He's got 13. Down low. Portis with the steal. Pass to Prince. All alone. That one goes in. And now it's just a 2-point Knick lead.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes here for New York. Buck Portis checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for Bridges. And it's Shamet in for McBride. New York has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Pass to Portis. Here's Hart. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
Free throw no good for Hart.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
To the inside. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. The Knicks with the lead. Clarkson outside. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Portis. It's Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Hart from long range. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this field.
Things to do.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
New York leading by 3. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the half. Clarkson outside. Pass to Hart. The 3. The rebound by Turner. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Here's Shamet, defended by Portis. Shamet passes to Hart. Buries it from 3. Hart's got 10 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Anthony, right side. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Knicks. They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there? Karl Anthony Towns had an incredible first half.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Milwaukee, they're facing a team with similar aspirations. Good measuring stick game for them.
Yeah, like 2 dogs. They both want that bone. Who's going to get it?
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.